What do fussy babies and kids with ADHD have in common? Every week we hear from parents wondering if their baby will simply grow out of colic. While many babies do seem to get through those tough first months, what we often notice in our office is that stress patterns linked to colic don't always disappear. They can often show up in different ways as kids grow. That endless crying, the reflux, the back arching, the sleepless nights, those aren't just random phases. They're signals from your baby's nervous system that it is working really hard. And sometimes those patterns stay with the child over time. What we've seen is that many parents bring in their 7-year-old, which is struggling with ADHD, sensory sensitivities, or big emotional challenge. And when we look back through their history, there's often many connections that can be made to kids that maybe were colicky. Now, it doesn't mean that a colic causes these challenges, but it can be part of the underlying stress patterns in the nervous system. Let me share Lennon's story. He was the definition of colic. Now, he had reflux, constant crying, stiffness, arching of his back. Car rides were a nightmare. His mom was exhausted and felt helpless. But here's what makes Lennon's story unique. He also had a kidney condition where doctors were carefully monitoring. After we started helping his nervous system release those gentle attention with those gentle adjustments, not only did his colic get better, but his kidneys started to improve. His mom told us that everyone now comments on how happy and easy and just smiley this baby is. And commenting that his parents say that he's a different baby today. So what's really going on with colic? Most people think it's just about gas and digestion. And yes, digestion has a big role. But digestion is also fully coordinated by the nervous system. The vagus nerve, which runs from our brainstem down into our neck into our stomach intestine, is just like the master controller. When that nerve is stressed, sometimes during pregnancy stress, during birth intervention, or other early factors, digestion can struggle. That's why we often say colic isn't really only colic. It's about being stuck. Babies get stuck during the birth process. Then stress gets stuck on the nervous system. And then digestion gets stuck. And then the baby gets stuck in this distressed mode. Many colicky babies we meet have also experienced birth interventions like C-section, induction, or assisted deliveries. These can add extra stress on that upper cervical spine and mid-back, which are areas that are directly connected to the vagus nerve and digestion. That's why so many colicky babies arch their back and they're stiffening their neck. It's their way of showing us where the stress lives. When this stress isn't addressed, it can sometimes contribute to bigger patterns we see over time. Colic in infancies, ear infections in toddlers, speech delays in preschool, sensory challenges in early school years, sometimes ADHD and anxiety later on. It's not that one automatically causes the next, but rather the same underlying stress patterns keep resurfacing in new ways. Now, what the good news is, babies don't have to stay stuck. At our office, we use neurologically focused chiropractic care, and we specifically use insight scanning technology to see exactly where stress is stored in the baby's nervous system. And then with gentle and specific care plans, we help the nervous system reset function in the way it's designed. When this happens, babies transform just like Lennon. They go from constant crying to calm, from sleepless nights to restful, from distress to content. And the earlier we can help, the faster they can heal. And that's the amazing part of the neuroplastic brain that infants have. So if your baby is struggling with colic, reflux, or sleepless nights, you've already tried so many things. It might be time to explore how their nervous system is functioning. Send us a DM or click our link on our bio to schedule your baby's chiropractic visit with a neurologically focused chiropractor